$6.95. I wonder if this would even work anymore. This is like the first like action game where it had cartoon in it. Yeah, can I see the one stamped on the side for me? Thank you, dear. Good morning, everyone. Justin here, as per usual, on a Sunday morning. It is currently 9 o'clock, and I'm not even on camera. There we go. We just went to, where the hell did we go? Grafton, because I can never remember the word Grafton for some reason. But we scored pretty good, got some nice deals. You'll have to check them out in the pickups. And we're gonna head over to Raynham just for shits and giggles. We probably won't find anything there because it is 9 o'clock, but figured we got some more time to kill, so why not? Yeah, I think you can tell here, right? Yeah. So we're heading there now. We'll probably be there in about a half hour, give or take. Gonna stop for some refueling, and we'll see what we find. But I'll just give you a little taste of what I found. All right, I won't say much more than that right now. Stay tuned to the pickups, and you'll get some explanations. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Yeah, you did it. Very well.
What are you doing with the controllers?
$5.
$5 each?
Yep. We used to get 8 for those, no problem. Those are pretty new.
Yeah.
They're only like
What
7.
are they?
Those are new stuff.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Cord. Yeah. I was looking at him picking up. He's a deal. I'm like, where are you gonna find it? You're not gonna
How
find
much
this
you pay
stuff.
for those?
5 each.
You want to do what we did last time?
Yeah, that's fine.
Go and sell them.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Do you?
No, he wants one, and I'll take one. And
Oh yeah. You got plenty more. You guys video stuff everywhere. You got that Lego guy thing.
Well, when he comes back, he's gonna be
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going to be very upset.
hey, you can't leave stuff behind.
Yeah, they
You
don't
know?
have stuff like that for $5.
No.
Nope, not
No, not at all.
Hey, do you want the hanger?
Yeah. Actually,
I'm just saying. I'm walking around like, you know, I don't need the hanger. Maybe you have another shirt.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of shirts. You guys want? You got,
Oh, you got more games over there?
what's his name? We got,
Dude, this, I'll take this.
Oh, you did rip it.
Almost be in August.
yeah.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Plenty more, man. We got a lot of t-shirts. Too. We got t-shirts in the back.
I've already. we just came from Brad.
Oh yeah.
Breeze
Like-
feels good though.
What is it?
The breeze.
Oh
it
my
feels
God.
Good.
I mean, yeah.
I'm glad it's not boiling hot
How
out.
many times have you seen him?
Dude, I've seen so many of him. And you, yeah, he did, actually he just picked one up.
This one they're actually giving a time
I
frame.
found at a yard sale 2 weeks ago.
Stop it. Get me mad.
That whole box?
No.
Oh, jeez, I was gonna say. Holy shit!
Shut up.
At a yard sale?
Swear to God.
Have you opened it yet?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks.
Played it, opened
It's
it.
got a little crust on it. It looks good.
had a white, like half peeled off paper sticker.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did it say
You could see that
Blockbuster on
line.
it, or?
No. But like you could see that it was like.
I don't even want to know what you
almost
paid for
clear
that.
through. I believe it or not, as far as a yard sale price, it was kind of expensive.
Shut up.
$25. But that's a yard sale price.
How did they
I
want
couldn't get my
25 bucks
wallet
but
out.
not know what
I'll
it
give you
was?
25. I'll
Because
give
the
you
lady
26.
she wanted, and that's why I didn't get there till like 10:30, 11 o'clock. So by theory, this shit should have been gone.
Right.
She had a whole
Was it
box.
25 as a bundle or 25 just for that?
No, 3 systems she had in there and about 15, 20 games, and she wanted $100 for each system and 25 for each game. So you know people. Now keep in mind, this was sitting in the
They
box
probably got deterred
like
from it.
this,
And it had a white label
and it
on the
had
top.
the white label,
So people
like,
probably flipped through them
and didn't notice.
and were like 25 bucks, no way.
When I got there, there was a guy standing over the box, like he had claimed it to be his. You
Yeah.
know? He picked up the box, went over to the lady, asked her how much. She spit those prices at him. He was like, oh, he threw it down. I was like, oh, I'm all set, and stomped off her lawn. And I'm like, I go, did I hear that right? I'm like, you really want 25 bucks each game? And she's like, yeah. I saw her in there was like Mega Man 2 and Punch-Out, Tyson Punch-Out were the only, like, within that
Yeah.
reason, you know? Other than that, it was Dr. Mario and Tetris. and
Yeah.
shit. But I'm like, you know what? I said, well, I'll take a look, you know, and see if there's anything I want.
Try to keep the poker face.
Flip through, and then this was sitting there, and it was the last game I picked up. It was right up against the side of the box. I picked it up and I looked at it, and I was like, I looked at my daughter, and I was like, thinking to myself, I had to go on eBay and look. I knew what it was,
Yeah.
but I was like in shock. You know what I mean? I had to re-see it
Like
on
5?
eBay.
Yeah.
Three to five?
in if I can get
In
this,
that condition?
if I can
No,
get
more than
this
that.
off,
Like
Yeah.
7?
they're like anywhere from condition-wise and decent, 7 to 1,000.
Yeah.
Really?
And that is probably a much better condition one than the ones you're gonna find.
Yeah,
I
this-
actually I do know a guy that actually
get
found
that
one.
haze off. And then
Yeah.
we're talking a good 8-9.
It's gonna be that's gonna be rough though to try to.
It
I
is. I'm
probably
scared.
wouldn't touch it.
I'm scared. You know, I
Is
basically
that an eBay thing?
how I no. I think I'm just gonna keep it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not
I
something you're
haven't
gonna
even
see.
sold
You got
it
it
yet,
for
and I
20.
already regret it because I'm a collector too. I don't do this because I'm trying to make a living
I
off
got
this.
you.
I own a cleaning company. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this isn't what I do to make money. It's a byproduct of
Yep.
buying so much shit to add to
That's what my
collection
basement
that-
looks like.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, but
We're both
like,
in it.
I've sold stuff in the past because I mean I can't keep everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? In order for me to add to my collection for on
Well,
a regular basis,
that's
I
like
have
what we
to
were
sell
talking
shit.
about. We were just up at
Ultimately, you'd be getting Earth.
My son's my son's 12 years old. He's a good worker. What can we go with there?
$7.
Do something with. I almost cried when I saw Zelda in there.
Is it really?
Dude, this Zelda's not even Zelda, so don't even worry about
Oh, it's not?
Look at that, dude.
it. Look at all these games are a travesty.
What happened to that? We got wet?
I don't even know. I got them off of from some guy that just buys and sells storage units or something. And it's just absolute trash.
That's why I don't care. I want
kind
the
of
game.
happy that.
So I gotta trust this is legit. This has all been checked out and
He's got
everything.
the key.
Yeah.
The key if you want to take a look at it.
Yeah, if you don't mind, just because. Not that I don't trust you, but you know.
Let's just put it side by side with the other. Did you sell the other one?
Yeah.
The
like
repo? The repo's gone?
That repro that I got there,
Oh,
doesn't even like that, dude.
You can tell the repro. The colors are off.
Yeah, the jagged edge.
Yeah.
More
I mean, just
rounded.
look at the way Earthbound
Yeah.
is written. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can
Oh, there you
see.
go. Yeah, side
It's
by
darker.
Side.
Still, you want to look at the chip.
Yeah.
I don't blame you when you talk.
Oh yeah,
about
and
that
even
big of
the
a
size of it's.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
That Earthbound has
No, that's
plastic
the
screws.
N64.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And then I mean, you can tell it doesn't say Nintendo there or anything,
Yeah.
and you can feel it. You can tell right away that's not real.
Oh, yeah, look at the screws. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if it's made to be a repro, you'll be able to tell it's a repro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's the ones that they're trying to make look authentic. They'll use a real cart. They'll use the real screws. This
Do you know
is
if it saves?
clearly made
Yeah.
to be fake. You know what
You're
I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
They didn't even attempt to
Well, that
try
just
and
went
look
to 0 to 60 in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'll do that, bro.
Yeah.
Deal. Awesome.
There you go, buddy.
Screw it back together.
Awesome. Thank you. Now we should go back and get the rest of those
I
boxes.
am not happy with myself right now.
The manual's on there, right?
All the inserts, no
Hey,
manual.
listen,
It's the box and all the inserts.
On your video, just give
Yeah.
credit to my booth. That's all.
Oh, absolutely.
you
Awesome.
go.
Thanks, man. Do you have a card?
I actually don't.
You don't?
I ran out of them, but I will have some within the next week or so.
What is booth? Or do you have a name? Do you not have a name?
Not really. I kind of been pondering different stuff.
Yeah. Just come up with something.
Yeah. I was thinking
Especially if
of,
you're stationary here every week, you
I
know.
was thinking of calling it like Black Sunday because I
There you
do
go.
Black Friday prices on Sunday. And my last name is Black, so
Oh, there you go.
kind of
Absolutely.
works. But
Yeah, I'll have to bring some other stuff by. Absolutely.
yeah, definitely. Because I remember, if I'm not mistaken, you traded me the Jaguar controller for Spider-Man.
Maximum Carnage.
Maximum Carnage.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that game.
Yeah,
It's a great beat 'em up.
Honestly, it helped me sell that Jaguar. So.
Yeah, no, that's good. Hey, you gotta help each other out, you
I
know.
would go
There's a
back,
young
but
kid
I
that
gotta
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Those obscure consoles, young kids buying them. I had a young kid, like 17, 16 years old, I think he was at the time, bought the Turbo Graphics I had. Another kid, he couldn't have been more than 20 years old, bought the Jaguar.
Yeah.
I'm like, I never even knew what this was when I was a kid. Nobody I knew had those
Yeah.
systems, you know.
One of the
These kids
reasons I
know
did
what
that
they
is 'cause
are.
I want the Earthbound in the box set.
I don't blame you on that. Yeah. There's a guy online. He does like flea markets and shit in California. He found it Earthbound complete in box
Yeah.
at a flea market. He got it on camera, $15. That's like bullshit. Seriously, you just found that?
I was thinking the same thing when I got the Flintstones. Man, if I had this on video, I'd probably get like 1 million hits.
Yeah. All
And I'd
right.
probably get hate mail. You just ripped off that lady.
Oh, they always do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't have done it.
Yeah. Right. All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks again, man.
No problem.
All right.
Very good cart there.
Absolutely.
We'll be back around, sir.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back. Yeah. I know, right?
That blew my
That's the way you do it, you know.
Absolutely, yeah. What's up, everybody? Justin here. So, obviously, I've got a recap to do, and I know you guys just saw the video, and I really appreciate you watching the video. The only thing that sucks, I don't know, at this point, my video is rendering. I haven't quite fixed the part I'm hoping to fix, but for some reason, my camera decided at a point in time to fast forward through the entire thing. I don't know how it happened because it's on my chest mount, and the rest of the video before it and after it are fine. But of course, the only part that had some really cool finds is really fast. It might not be at this point, so if it's not, awesome. If it is, I apologize, but I still threw it in anyways because I wanted you to see what you could see. And it was a bunch of Nintendo games that we picked up and a few other things. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. If you did, awesome. I'm going to keep saying this. I'm sorry. The guy had a Turbo Graphics 16 with the box, a carrying case, the whole 9 yards. He had boxed games, and I'm not talking just the jewel cases. He had the original boxes for it and everything, which were awesome. He was asking, I think he said $400 for the Turbo Graphics, and he would throw in 2 games. Only downside is it had no controllers. I'm sure you probably could have talked to him a little bit about it. He also had the Neo Geo Nomad, which was really cool. He was looking for $200 on that. If I had the money for that, I might try to grab that, but as of right now, I do not. So, it doesn't matter. It's in the past. We're hoping he's going to be here this coming week anyways, because we're going to go back up there. But anyways, let's dive in to what we purchased. Well, what I purchased. There is nobody else. It's me. But I was with my buddy Grant, so it makes me think we. But anyway, what I purchased here, first I'll get into the non-video pickup. I picked up a copy of Indiana Jones on the DS. I got it for $1.99. I already have this, but I picked it up so I can do it as part of one of the bundle deals when I sell the DSs that I got sitting around. I'm going to go out of order, and I know you guys might hate that, but nobody's ever really said, so I'm going to keep doing this for now. I picked up these 2 guys at the flea market, obviously, because that's where I was. I paid $2 for this guy. It is a Tiger Electronics, I think. No, it's MGA, which I didn't realize. But anyway, it's a handheld electronic game from 1995. Is Star Wars Return of the Jedi. It works. I never had these as a kid, but for $2, I figured, what the hell, I'll pick it up. It's a Star Wars game, handheld. I know they're collectible. I'll either hang on to it or I'll flip it for some game money. I don't know. For the same guy I was just talking about with the Turbo Graphics, I picked this up for $2. I remember seeing these as a kid, and this is really cool because it's from, I think, 1990, if I remember right. Yeah, 1990. It's a little handheld LCD game called Space Alien from Radio Shack. The box is a little beat on one side, but it's not bad. I haven't tested this yet, but it looks really clean, really nice, and it still has the directions. So if anybody's interested in this, let me know. I don't believe they go for very much. I think they go for like $15. But it was still a cool pickup because you don't see this stuff, so I had to grab it. Also from the same guy. I'll just stay with this method. Also from the same. Never mind. I lied. I'm gonna hold off on that. At the Renum Flea Market, you did see a video of this. I walked him to a guy. Grant was talking to him about a couple things on the table. I walked away. And my battery's probably going to die on this, so this might break up pretty quick. So I'm going to blow through this. Anyways, I picked up 2 PS3 controllers, one with a wire, one without a wire, for $5 a piece. Here's mine. The other one Grant bought off of me for $5 because we did that with the blue one that I have. I also made a trade with Grant. I traded him a couple games. He traded me a couple games. He traded me Chrono Cross on the PS1. It is complete. It has the booklet, both discs, and Bubble Bobble on the PS1 as well. What's funny about this is I could have had this a long time ago. I picked it up, had it in my hand. I put it down. He bought it, but now it ends up in my hands, which is cool. Let's see. I bought this on Monday. I don't have any video footage of it because I just bought it at Toys R Us. I had a $5 coupon, and I price matched it to a Best Buy flash sale. It was for $24.99, $29.99. I got it for $24.99. Is Horizon Zero Dawn. So I did play it a little bit, and now I'm glad I could pick it up. I can actually sit and play it. I picked these up at Savers. The 3 of them I paid $22 for, which is a little high, but for one of the games it's not bad. These will all be for trade or sale. The first one is Jurassic Park Rampage Edition. And then I got the Prince of Persia. And the last one, for the whole reason I purchased it, is Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. So that was a nice pickup. Let's see. So getting down to the cool stuff. These I was part of the fast forwarding part of the video, so I'm not sure if you did see this or not yet. But I picked these 3 games up. I think I paid $18 for the 3 of them, something around there. It was like 17 or 18 bucks. 2 of them are boxed games. The first one is one of my favorite movies. I don't know how the game is, so I will have to try it out, and we'll go from there. Mad Max. I got Operation Wolf, which was cool. There's no booklet, just the game, no styrofoam. The box is a little beat, but I'm not going to complain about that. And then this one, To the Earth. This one's cool. It's got all the inserts, the booklet, game, the whole 9 yards. So that was cool to grab. Like I said, paid basically $6 a piece for those, which is not bad at all. The last 2 pickups that I have here, one of them I'll show you. The other one has a little bit of a story to it. Sorry I'm speeding through this, guys, as I don't normally. But like I said, my battery's going to die, and if it does, I'll finish it off on my phone, but let's hope it doesn't die. So the guy with the turbo graphics, we walked up, and before we even asked anything about the turbo graphics, I noticed he had a stack of GameCube games on his table. We asked what he wanted for the games. He said the Mario games are $10, all the other ones are $5. So obviously we're going to gravitate towards the Mario games that were sitting there. They were just in a stack. I grabbed this game for $10. It is crispy mint. I don't know if it's ever been played. There's no fingerprints, scratches, or anything on this disc. The booklet's really nice. The actual case is really nice. Is Super Smash Melee. So like I said, I paid $10 for this guy. Which is kind of funny because I know the other night we were talking about not saying what we paid for stuff, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, you would have had to see the stream to understand that. If you didn't check out CM Retro's stream from Monday night, definitely go check that out. It was a fun time as always. Anyways, I picked that up for $10. My buddy Grant I picked it up in my hand and I handed it off to him because I already had it. He got Mario Sunshine for $10, but it also had a copy of Super Mario Kart Double Dash in it. So we basically got them for $5 a piece. I handed it off to him, being a good friend, because I've already got Sunshine, and I just would have flipped it anyways, and he ended up flipping it, but it is what it is. But hey, whatever. So, also with that same guy, he had a box of empty N64 boxes for the games. Some of them had manuals, some of them didn't. Flip it through the boxes. Some good games there. Hopefully he might have them next week when we go back, because we really thought we should have bought them. Basically, we asked him what he wanted per box. He said $8 a box or $45 for all of them. We definitely should have bought them all. But in hindsight, what are you going to do? So, flip it through the box. There was like Donkey Kong. There was, what was there? I remember the other day. There was 007. There was a baseball game, a football game. But there was also a box that I knew was, the game itself was rare. And I hemmed and hawed over it because I'm terrible. You know, whatever, at $8 a box, this isn't bad. It's worth taking the gamble on. So we walked around, I came back, looked at him again. We walked around, I came back. Like the 3rd or 4th time I went back, I finally decided, screw it, I'm going to buy the box. The box you saw in a video clip, I no longer have in my possession because I wouldn't say immediately. We went to Raynham. I ended up trading it with a guy. You saw that in the video. Really nice guys. His booth doesn't actually have a name, but he said he was thinking about calling it Black Sunday. He sells, obviously, retro video games. Really nice guy. I don't know how else to explain him. His last name's Black, so that's why he wanted to do these Black Sundays. Anyways, definitely go check out his booth if you get a chance to, if you're in Raynham. Nice guy. Anyway, so back to the story. So I grabbed the box. The box, as you guys saw already, was Bomberman 64, The Second Attack. It had all the inserts. Unfortunately, no booklet. It had the inside sleeve. The box was, I'd say, in a 7 out of 10 condition. It had a little rip on the back, and the insert was kind of beat, but whatever. So as you guys saw in the video, I made a trade with the other guy that was at his booth. He offered me this straight up. That part I didn't get on video because I had my camera off at that time. But he offered me straight up. He's like, he asked me what I wanted for the box. I said I had no idea because none had sold. Only repros had sold. Repros sold for like $30. So I figured I was going to fish it and I was going to throw it online and see what I could get for it. Well, I obviously didn't have it long enough. He walks up to the table. This guy is a completionist. I guess from what he said, he's trying to finish a Nintendo 64 collection complete, box, everything. So if you don't know, a boxed complete Bomberman 64 Second Attack goes for about $400 consistently. So with there being no boxes online at all, you can only imagine how hard this box is to find. So that's the only regret I might have, is that I should have hung on to the box, or I could have gotten more for it than what I got for in trade. But I can't be upset with everything that I paid overall. So as you guys saw, without further ado, I traded that box for a copy of Earthbound. So Earthbound consistently, as we all know, is valued at 120 to 1. I've seen them go up as high as 150. I know they went for about 200 at one point. We did open the cart, and he showed me the inside, because not that you don't trust anybody, but you want to make sure for yourself when you get something that's high dollar game, even any kind of trade or sale, you definitely want to check it out, even if they're a known reputable dealer, because there are points and times they might miss it. He told me the save battery on this works and everything. I can't honestly say that in the same year or within a few weeks of each other that I would have gotten Earthbound and I can't think of the other game I got. Chrono Trigger. That I would have gotten the two higher end RPGs off the Super Nintendo in really a short amount of time. But with showing you guys that and telling you my story, that's all I got for this week. I say that's all, but that's actually a pretty good haul. Even if I didn't get that Earthbound, everything else I picked up was actually a good week. And I didn't spend a real lot of money on that lot either. I think that was like a total, not including the PlayStation 4 game, a total of like 35 or 40 bucks. So, good deals had all around. Hopefully this coming Sunday is going to be just as good, if not better. You can't win every week, but after last week only having 4 games, and this week coming home with that kind of a haul, we were kind of dumbfounded. My buddy Grant all week has been texting me, I can't believe you got that, blah, blah, blah. He'd send me other stuff and whatnot. It was great. But it's a killer deal. So the stuff is out there, guys. You just got to keep going. You got to keep trucking. If I decided last Sunday, hey, I'm too tired, I had gotten in on Saturday morning at 2:30 a.m. and got up at 6. So, that's like 3.5 hours of sleep. And then I didn't even get home that night until like 5 o'clock. So, it was a long day. And sometimes this will take a troll on you, but I'm having fun doing it. I'm not regretting the no sleep thing. I can sleep later on. I can go to bed early. My wife thinks I'm nuts sometimes because I get up at the crack ass of dawn to go out look for video games and toys. But you know what? I have fun doing it. I've met lots of nice people doing this. I met my buddy Grant. I've met other people, and I love talking shop. I love talking about video games and toys and people out there. You can see it in their face when they talk to you how much they love it in return. But I am running short on time with my battery about to die, and I got it somewhere I got to be soon. But that's it, guys. I hope you liked my pickups. I hope you liked the video. Make sure you check out my Instagram, because you'll get to see this stuff basically the day I get it. I take pictures of it. Check out my Instagram, my Facebook page. Links are going to be below as always. Check out my eBay page. Hopefully I'm going to start listing more stuff on eBay. I need to find the time to do it. But definitely check out some of my friends. Check out Brad at Chasing the Classics. I haven't given him a shout in a while. Check out John CVC. Check out Bad Company Gaming. You guys know the circle I roll with, and these guys are awesome guys. Definitely check them out. But yeah, so I'll see you guys soon. Make sure you check out my other videos, and like I said, I will get you well, my brain just stopped for a second. Maybe that's a stroke. I will be getting a contest video up very soon. Hopefully I'll have some time on Saturday to put something together, because for the first Saturday in I can't tell you how long, I'm not working a Saturday concert at all at my other job. So that's awesome. With that being said, that's it, guys. I know I've said this a million times. So as always, please like, subscribe, comment, share the video if you liked this, and tell everybody about how cool I am and how, you know, I love talking to you guys. So make sure you comment below, share, like, all the fun stuff. I'm repeating myself, so I got to end this. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.